Hey guys, it's Rocket Your Money Tech here, back with another tech video, and today I'll be telling you how I crashed my DJI Spark, and how not to crash yours. So I crashed my DJI Spark while I was flying it, and it auto-landed in a tree. So it technically wasn't my fault, but it's still an error. Because it was low on battery, I shouldn't have been flying it with the battery that low. So, one of my first tips for not losing or breaking or crashing your drone is, don't do, like, shot modes, like the panorama thing, and all the other stuff, well in low battery. That's a fatal mistake. If you're gonna do, like, a shot like that, do it when you have nice battery. Because the drone can auto-land at any second, and that's what happened to me, and it landed in a tree. Another tip I have is, I would avoid staying low. Like, if you fly directly over the ground with the Spark, it has the obstacle sensors, but like if you have a hill and you're going fast, then I would try to avoid doing that, because you could still, it probably might not stop you fast enough. But it could be worse if you're flying in sports mode, which is another tip I have. Only fly in sports mode if you're really high up. Flying low to the ground in sports mode might look cool, but if you're not an experienced pilot, which I'm a decent pilot, I don't feel comfortable going sports mode low to the ground. Sport mode disables the obstacle sensing, which is not good at all for your drone. If you are a beginner, especially, because you can easily crash it, and that's not good. So, I'll tell you how I crashed my drone. Or the drone crashed itself. The drone was, I was doing an intelligent flight mode where I was trying to active track my friend, and it kind of like drifted to follow him over a tree, and then it was auto-landing, and I tried canceling the auto-landing, but it just wouldn't. Sometimes it's a little weird and won't cancel things, like that return home doesn't always cancel, but that's probably signal problems too. But it just wouldn't cancel. I guess the battery was really that low. And it was right over a tree. And I tried moving it, but at that point, I already tried canceling all that. I was getting way too close. And I started pushing up on the throttle stick, but then it just kept going down. That was error. And it hit the branch, the propeller turned off, because it thought it landed. And it tumbled through the tree, and landed upside down on the ground. Pretty unfortunate. So, the next day I went to go fly the drone, and all of the internals were fine. It still flew, it still had GPS, the camera still worked. The problem was, the gimbal was just entirely unresponsive. It didn't even turn at all. Okay. The gimbal didn't even... I need to stop filming outside. This is... First it's birds, now it's planes. And wind. Anyways. The problem was, you can also not only damage your drone in crashes, but if you're not carrying it right, or if you're just like not handling it right, you can cause problems. And a lot of people like think gimbals are toys. Like, I've seen kids like play with the gimbal, like, whoa, what does it do? Like, jiggle with it. That don't do that. That will break it, I think. And you just don't want to do that. And don't like spin the propellers like crazy. I mean, you could do that. Just you could wear out the motors a little bit. I do not do that. I mean, I just fly my drone. I don't obsess over it like. Okay. That got a little weird, but just use your drone as a drone. Don't be too ambitious. And even though the Spark has obstacle avoidance, doesn't mean it's uncrashable, as the auto landing crash situation I ran into shows. Because in auto landing, it disables pretty much every... yeah, I think it disables all of the sensors, not just the bottom ones, for landing, so that's not good. I think that's pretty much it. All this basically applies to the DJI Spark. If you have like a Phantom 3, those don't have obstacle avoidance sensors. I would recommend buying a drone with obstacle avoidance sensors like the Spark or Mavic Air if you have the money for that. Although the Phantom 3 is a good drone, the one thing that does not have, the Spark has, that made me buy the Spark over it, was the obstacle avoidance. Although the 180p camera was a downset. Well, editor can't go past 720p as of now, so, well, it's not that bad anyway. I need a new editor. But, thank you for watching this video. Alright, so up above, there should be a video that's recommended for you, and my most recent video. And go ahead, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. In the comments also, tell me what was the craziest time you ever crashed your drone. I'm interested to hear your stories, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.